I realized I was asking YouTube to do too many jobs. And I wanted to teach Bible studies. I wanted to encourage women in their faith. I wanted to help creators start YouTube channels. I wanted to teach systems and automations. And eventually I realized something important. A YouTube channel should serve and solve one problem. So, one problem, one person. So, hey, if you're new here, my name is Angelica Stanley, and I'm a homeschooling mom, business owner, creator, and someone who believes stories change lives. So, for years, I tried fitting those parts into one channel. I was growing and I didn't have a lot of space, margin. And now that I've grown and my kids are older and things have changed and business has grown in the last 9 years and things have evolved from homeschooling to doing all the things, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't want to create another page. But I started to see a decrease in my views and I started to see less engagement and growth. And it's all boiled down to, if I'm going to speak to this woman that has grown with me, just like me, and we're doing this together, she needs to focus on that perspective. I can't be going back and forth. And that's pretty much what an entrepreneur does. They have to focus in those sections at a time. And so the problem is I had Kingdom Me, which is the devotionals where I'm teaching you and walking you through devotionals as far as becoming the greater is he that is in me than he was in this world. The preparing for your Christ-like self so that when Jesus comes, preparing the bride. So the Kingdom Me version, that means dying to the idols that you built in yourself, right? When you made yourself an idol or you chose your ways instead of God's ways, right? And then it turns into Bible studies and explaining things that revelations that I get from the word of God and through prayer and supplication and consecration and fasting and all of those different things that happen that he wants me to share. Then there's discipleship, dying to self. What does the fruit look like? And taking those deeper level accountability strategies. The encouragement is always there. And the healing journey seems to go with that. But then there's the other side of me, the builder, the systems person, the producer, the teacher, the person who loves YouTube strategy and content workflows and helping people get their message out. And this is where I had to finally decide, am I going to follow the growth that I believe the Lord is taking me into, or am I going to shrink back and choose to not move forward with the plans that God has for me? Because if you're like me, we've prayed for growth, we've prayed for stewardship, we've prayed for these things. And almost at 500 subscribers on one page organically, doing the things that I've done for myself and then creating a business and a stream of income to help other entrepreneurs do it, and to be led to share this out and to teach you the very step process, 7 steps that I teach inside of the authority sprint in the authority builder. I'm going to teach you everything because I know it works. And I've simplified systems and strategies for a reason, because the more I studied YouTube, the more I realized something. People subscribe for a solution. And if you're trying to get your message out there, I have a solution for you. I have a simple, sustainable system that is a solution to you getting your message out. You don't just subscribe because something is interesting. You're subscribing because we constantly help you solve a problem. So this is what happened. My discipleship audience and my creator audience both matter deeply to me, but they're two different audiences. They're at two different stages. You can't mix social studies and math together. You can't have science and language arts. There's a first period, second period. There's this workbook. There's everything has to be. And that's what YouTube does. And it works. And I know it works because that's how I built organically within a year, almost to 500 subscribers. That's how I've helped others grow in a year, not only in consistency and building, but and getting the back end and certain things in order and building routines and encouraging them to speak their story and their testimony and packaging their testimony, but being able to cultivate a rhythm that fits their daily life in order to get this message out. Because believe me, there comes warfare with it. Okay. So the mission, this channel exists to help beginners. Okay. I'm going to help you clarify your message. I'm going to help you record your first video. I'm going to help you create content consistently. I'm going to help you build authority and reach the people that you're called to serve. That's the mission of this page. Okay. Just like this, using the simple tools and the things that I do, nothing fancy. That all stuff comes. I just want you to get it out there. I am teaching you everything that I have done to build to where I am to right now. Okay. So the authority sprint. Okay. I'm actually going to build the entire channel using the same 7-step authority framework that I teach my students, that I use and apply for my clients in Anointed Automations when I'm doing the builds and the uploads for you. When I am teaching you and guiding you how to do it, I am walking through this. It started with me being obedient. It trickled out to work with 5 clients. And now I'm here seeing the fruit and expanded to more that I'm like, okay, now I can go forth. We're going to walk through message. We're going to walk through hooks. We're going to walk through outline. We're going to walk through recording, editing, repurposing, and leads. Okay. We're going to walk through all of these things because, to be honest with you, if you can rinse and repeat these methods, you're going to get to a point when you've done all that you can do and you've given it your best, that you'll be in a position to where maybe you want to hire somebody to do this. That's why I opened up that stream of income for myself, because my workflows and the different things that I can do, so my clients end up paying me, but they have the experience and they understand, but they want their lane is to speak or their lane is this. Okay. So if you've been stuck trying to figure out YouTube, I need you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Okay. Over the next few weeks, I'm building this channel in public and showing exactly what I'm doing so you can copy the process for yourself. Okay. All for free, all of that great stuff. Now, if you're wanting to get templates and additional support and messaging community beyond YouTube, then I want to invite you to join me inside of my school. Okay. It's called the Authority Builder. There is a behind the scenes team management, case management type of daily life support called the Alignment Room that helps you prepare for building something like this. Okay. The things in the background that are needed, the business skills that need to be implemented, the clarity on what you're going to be speaking. That way you have clarity and the tech doesn't overwhelm you when you get started. Okay. So thank you for being here. I can't wait to see your story unfold. And be sure to like, tag, all of that great stuff. Subscribe, share out to people. Help me get to 50 subscribers ASAP so that I can go live and do over the shoulder, off the cuff trainings with you to walk you through. Okay. I would love to go live and host interviews and be able to share the experience of what building and behind the scenes of YouTube has done for you and done for your community. Okay. So I love you. God bless you. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you for the sprint.